on a Father's Day Sunday in South Philly. Welcome to Wells Fargo Center. That's the site, the home of the Sixers. And it's a winner-go-home game. It has arrived. Welcome to the NBA playoffs on TNT. It's the Eastern Conference semifinals, and it's presented by FanDuel Sportsbook. The top-seeded Sixers against the 5 seed, the Atlanta Hawks.
Coach, what concerns you most going into the fourth?
It's the same thing at halftime. The extra passes, the turnovers. They're killers in the turnover game and rebound, so that's where we got to clean up.
I know you wanted to take different measures to try to have Embiid strong in the fourth. Are you satisfied with your strategy?
I'll let you know after the game. I hope so.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep, thanks.
Well, I mean, he's concerned because in Atlanta's 2 wins here in Philly, 16-plus turnovers they forced, 20-plus points off of those turnovers. And right now, Philly is trending in that way with 14 turnovers right now.
Remember that Dwight Howard flagrant that got upgraded to a flagrant 1. Atlanta on a 12-6 run since that time. Embiid hits the deck. Okongwu defending. He'll draw the foul at the end of the third as Okongwu pulls Embiid down.
But I like the Joel Embiid deep post position inside.
Capella back on the floor, guarding Embiid. Kind of mirrored his minutes in this series, and Embiid knocks down a mid-range jumper. Simmons trying to chip away. Embiid for 3. And we are tied! Joel Embiid! Timeout, Nate McMillan.
Well, you called it. You said Joel Embiid is going to have to be the factor to step up. And he said, give me all 3 of these. We're tied at 76.
Once you attack, they can't guard you. They can't guard you. All right, they want you to settle. Keep attacking.
Well, Nate McMillan's obvious 21 free throw attempts. Great defense right there, but there's a foul called on Shake Milton. 21 free throw attempts already for the Hawks, 24 in game 6.
Herder at the line. Misses the front end. On TNT broadcasts. Frosty at stake. And Herder knocks it down. So that snaps a Sixers 7-0 run.
And this is big boy basketball right now here in Philadelphia. And what the Sixers are going to do, have been doing all evening. See Shake Milton with the steal is forcing the Hawks not to be, or to be a little uncomfortable offensively. You're not getting a lot of driving kicks and open shots from the three-point line.
The previous play is a common foul, side out of bounds.
Some of the high-scoring games early on.
Here is Embiid. Can't get it to go, and there's Collins with the rebound. He is a beast on the boards. It's another rebound. Sixers by a point. Atlanta with the ball. Young continues his rough night shooting. That's blocked by Thibault. A chase down from behind. Simmons leaves it for Harris. Harris can't get it to go.
By the Sixers.
Tobias Harris and the Sixers. They lead by 1. Embiid's had a hot hand in this fourth quarter. And that's an offensive foul. Collins. Foul on Embiid.
Just a slide right there. Got his chest in front of Joel. Once that weight gets going forward, you can't stop it.
Young probing. Finds Gallinari. Three-pointer. No good. Shake Milton. Got Young on him. Goes to work. Short. Harris there. This one's good. But I think there was a whistle that came in. It is an and 1 for Harris.
But that's 4 fouls on Trae Young.
What a swing here. Tobias Harris. 3-point trip down the floor. 81-77. 7:40 remaining in regulation in game 7. Sixers have their biggest lead, believe it or not, at 4. Young, the contact, no shot. Herder clears.
And Matisse Thybulle knew he missed that. As soon as he let it go, he followed it up, or tried to.
Gallinari for 3. Oh, how about that swing? It's good! Seth Curry! And the Sixers lead by 4. Young lets Thybulle go by, hits it. Against Seth Curry. Baseline jumper is good. And Herder keeps it rolling against Curry. 22 now for Herder. Tied at 84. And Doc Rivers wants to talk it over. Decisions time right now. These two coaches, these two teams trying to advance to the Eastern Conference Finals. We're tied at 84.
Down the lane.
Young, little hesitation, little floater is good. So Trae Young coming to life now. Able to avoid it. Gets it right back at the free throw line. Embiid. Yes! Joel Embiid ties it at 86. This is the matchup right here. Herder against Curry. Herder spins to the middle, puts it up. It's good. Herder at 6'7", having a big night way in. Spins on Gallinari, gives it up. Oh, he was right there. And a foul as Thibault goes to the basket. Boy, Simmons, uncontested, had a layup, but he leaves it for Thibault, who makes something out of it and is headed to the line.
Well, but that's when you know that the game is in your head. That's a dunk for Ben Simmons right there. You got it, and I know you got it to Thibault. So now that two now turns into what could be a one-point possession instead of.
Ben Simmons has not attempted a free throw tonight. Nate McMillan hasn't gone to the Hackabin strategy at this point. So Hawks by one. Thibault gets 1 out of 2. Atlanta ball when we continue. Winner will match up against the Milwaukee Bucks in the Eastern Conference Finals. And the top-seeded Philadelphia 76ers find themselves down a point here, Jimmy. Do not. On Father's Day, Doc Rivers takes out his son-in-law for George Hill. A scramble now, late clock. Up top, Capella throws it down. Set up by Trae Young. And the Hawks lead by 3. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Boy, that familiar connection all season long. Young to Capella. Over, make sure he gets a good possession here. Still has 2 timeouts remaining.
Well, it's real simple. You want to figure out ways to get Joel Embiid the basketball. Whether Embiid saw him in his peripheral vision, made him shoot that shot a little hard.
2.5 to go. Long 3 on its way. And Trae Young. Harris quickly on the other end scores with a left hand. This crowd shocked as Young delivers of age. Star is rising fast. In his first playoffs, he gets stuck. He calls timeout.
Especially when the ball is in his hands, not afraid of the big moment. We've seen that in the past. This is when your players, your big-time players,
Simmons on it. And lost it off his knee. And cannot run it down. He gives it away. It's an Atlanta turnover. And that's going to be a foul. It's going to turn out to be a smart foul here. Simmons has not taken a free throw tonight as Atlanta with a costly turnover. And he missed it. Made both free throws twice. He gets 1 out of 2. 3-point game, 1 possession game. Atlanta with the lead in the ball. 1:43 left in regulation. They're gonna get it in quick. Young fell down. Collins gives it back to Young. A little bit of a scramble here. Young trapped now. And that's going to be Atlanta ball. And now Young and Simmons grapple for it.
Get this in, you see Trae Young right now, the baseline acting as another defender. But Kevin Herter, if you inbound this pass and it's going towards half court, you got to be careful.
Collins to Herter. Curry falls down. Young, long 3 on its way. No good. And got a whistle on the other end. A foul is going to put the ball back in the hands of the Sixers. Now Hill needs some help. Embiid. And a high pass. Nice catch by Harris. Steps into it. And Embiid left him some room. Harris scores. On Curry. 5th team foul. Means
I beg your pardon right now. I mean, Trae Young got a tower in front of him and a bunch of people behind him with no room to look at that. No room to get to move at all.
Thibault now guarding Herter. Curry off the floor. Herter. 3-pointer. Oh, man, that's going to be a foul. Thibault knew it right away. Got him right on the head.
78% free throw shooter. And this is what I'm saying about the little... Thibault knows this is your first go around with this, but you got to be smarter.
Chance to give him a 3-point lead. Kevin Herter in January. He calmly knocks down 3 free throws. Kevin Herter competing in his first playoffs. makes it a 4-point Atlanta lead. No fouls to give if you're Atlanta. Bonus the rest of the way for both. Embiid got Gallinari on him. Spins, lost the handle. Gallinari got a piece. Up is Gallinari. Down it goes. A Philadelphia turnover. Atlanta got them shaking their heads here in Philadelphia.
The Sixer fans right here. Gallinari taking the page out of Ben Simmons' book on the backside. Embiid loose with the dribble. 8 turnovers was that in this Embiid again. But once again, here's the key. I talked about
41.5 seconds. To Perry gives it, and Milton got it to go. Wow, what a basket. And they quickly foul Trae Young. Well, that was some acrobatic shot by Shake Milton.
Well, but watch him right here. Just watch. He's going up. He wants to pass it in the corner. He was on the ground.
On the ground. They missed one. Doc Rivers has already used all of his timeouts. Philadelphia cannot. Atlanta has not been to the Eastern Conference Finals since 2015. Trae Young arrived in 18. That famous draft night trade for Luka Doncic. Quick, Embiid fires a 3. No. Gallinari the rebound, and he is fouled quickly.
5 in this series alone. Overall in the playoffs, 33 for 35 is Danilo Gallinari.
Gallinari hits it. And they men from the line. Gallinari with the biggest play of the night down the stretch. That poke away. Harris for 3. No good. Embiid the rebound. Puts it in. The lead is 5. And a quick foul on Young. They went 27 and 11 to finish the year. And then knocked out the Knicks in 5 in round.
In a game 7 on the road.
Right now. Harris for 3. No. Herter with a rebound. Trying to get the foul on Young. They let him play. Debris coming on the floor now. Oh, you hate seeing that. Big can flies on the floor. This is going to be heartbreak in back-to-back years for the Sixers. A first-round exit last year in the bubble. The top seed in the East, Jimmy.
And some challenges and questions they have to ask themselves. The one big one is Ben Simmons. In regards to your second highest paid player, particularly your best player, you can't have him on the floor at the end of the game. And that is an issue that they're going to have to address, because the process has all been about these young men growing together and competing for a championship. And you've gotten yourself to the best record in the Eastern Conference, but not able to get over the hoop because of the mental challenges of your second best player. And that has to be addressed.
There's just an agonizing delay here to get to the finish line. With that debris coming on the floor, they'll just put it in bounds. The clock's going to tick. And Atlanta, your Hawks, are headed back to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in 6 years. Nate McMillan and the Atlanta Hawks win Game 7 on the road in Philadelphia. And it'll be Hawks-Bucks Wednesday on TNT for the right to go to the NBA Finals. What a performance by Atlanta on the road. Their 5th road win in these playoffs, Jimmy.
But let's backtrack. Nate McMillan takes over. He started the process of getting this team mentally tougher to be able to compete in environments like this. Did he know it was going to come to a Game 7? No, but he knew at some point their mental aptitude would be tested. And it was this evening. They stepped up to the calls. And how about Kevin Herter controlling the offense when Trae Young couldn't find his shot? But then at the end of the game, your main man stepped in and made 3 huge baskets when they needed it.
Yeah, if I told you a Hawks first-round draft pick would have had a big impact from the 18 draft, you'd have probably thought maybe Trae Young would be that guy. It was Kevin Herter tonight, who was also